Welcome back to another episode of Tana Takes. It's your boy 8 to the 9. Got my two live crew over here. Fred, Logan. What's up, fellas?
Not much,
how you doing, man?
Just started, man.
Hey, you know how I do this thing, man. I'm gonna tell you my takes. Y'all let me know if y'all like them or not.
Okay,
All right.
All right, you ready? Here we go. First one. CJ Stroud, the young QB.
Yeah.
Haven't even had his rookie season yet. He has his top 5 QBs. He rated them as this.
Yeah.
Hurts, number 1.
Hurt.
Mahomes is number 2.
In nobody's book.
Burrow, number 3.
All right, I like it.
Allen, and last but not least, Fields.
Justin.
Dude,
So
I
I'm
gotta
gonna tell you like this.
I gotta take it.
Oh,
Oh, we'll share it. How about that?
I'm not mad at his list, because that's his list.
This
what I'm
is
saying?
it. That's what I was about to say.
But
It's
I
his
will
list.
say this. Some of those guys, I'm going to keep on that list. I like Hurts. He's not a number 1.
Yeah.
Mahomes is easy number 1 on that list.
Yes.
I'm going to throw Lamar Jackson up in that list. I also would say I'm gonna put Rodgers still on that list. I think Rodgers still could be a top 5 QB, but this is his list.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Allen and Fields off, add Jackson, add Rodgers, and the list ain't bad, you know. But you can change the order around.
Let's just have some reasoning behind his order.
Yeah.
Right? He probably worked out with Jalen Hurts.
that's a
They're
good point.
young.
That's a good
All
point.
right, he was teammates with Justin Fields.
Yeah.
All right, so there go a connection there. Everybody can clearly see Mahomes is the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
All right, Joe Burrow that's my man.
Yeah.
Chris,
I like
right
Burrow.
there. I
I like
love
Burrow.
Joe Burrow. And Josh Allen is a damn monster.
But like Herbert should be on there. Lamar should be on
Easy,
there, right?
easy,
That's what I
easy.
think. So in terms of grading your take,
Yeah.
your take is fire. I agree. You know, like it's not a list for everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I'm grading the list, I'm gonna use the poop emoji today because
sure.
I think that is. I understand those are his boys. Those are his friends. Those are his friends.
That's what we
That's
think.
where the poop coming from?
Yeah, that's what we think about. Yeah.
But I get it. Like you want to put your boy on there. You know, like if we were rating best analysts, like you better believe like Fred
I'm gonna
Smoot
put y'all on there.
and Tana will be on there. But would it be a poop list? Probably.
I totally understand his takes, but at the end of the day, we get a chance to be critics.
Yeah.
All right, man. Next one, man. All right. Who was my toughest defensive back I
I'm
faced?
excited. What is this?
Who's the toughest? And you know, like, this is one of them things, like, you ask me this question, most guys would tell you, man, I seen everybody, nobody can check me.
Yeah.
I'm not him. I'm one of those guys that I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And what I would say is, I always told you guys, and I'm pretty sure you heard me say this a couple of times, defenses dictated what we did outside up front. If your D-line was strong,
Thank you.
It don't matter who you had in the secondary.
Don't matter.
I'm blanketed, you know?
Yeah.
And we faced a lot of those guys. We didn't have the best of offensive lines in our years
Yep.
here. But if I had to just pick a guy to say I faced a lot, I'm gonna stick in our division. We saw guys twice in our division. And I'm gonna put a name out there that you might be surprised about. Terence Newman.
Oh,
That don't
really?
shock me, because T. Newman can run,
Terence Newman don't get enough
props for how good he
He
was.
don't get his flowers. I
Yeah.
feel like the kid, I played him early in my career, early in his career. I think he was a rookie, and I was with the Jets, probably my 3rd or 4th year with the Jets. And I knew then, I said, Terence Newman gonna be trouble. Then I get traded over to Washington and saw this guy twice a year. Now, if you look at those games when I played the Cowboys, you say, come on, Tana, you killed the Cowboys.
Right.
But Terence Newman was always phenomenal. He always gave me a hard time, and he honestly brought the best out of me. So I would pick Terence Newman as one of my toughest opponents I faced.
What did he do that made it so hard?
The thing
for
that
you?
Terence Newman was tough with, one of the things was he could run with me.
I would say he was fast.
And he was long.
Yeah.
He can put his hands anywhere, change direction, and run stride for stride with you. When
Yep.
you have a guy like me twitched up, quick, and I don't want no one touching me. I hate hands. I'm one of those guys, I'm gonna finesse you all day. I don't want to sit there pity pat with you. One of the things that I admired about Reggie Wayne when we played in college, he set guys up, plop, he gonna slap you this way, slap you that way. I care less about that. I want to get around you. I'm gonna give you shoulder, elbow. You can touch me all day on my way by you, but Terence was one of those guys I had to bring some out of my bag when it came to getting off the line of scrimmage. So that's why I had to give him his flowers.
That's fire, because he is so under.
Yeah, why is he? I was gonna say, why is he so underrated though? Because
because he didn't do this.
Yeah, and then he played on the defense in Dallas. They suck every year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dallas never had a great defense. They had players here and there, but they never held anyone down. So if you're not holding no one down, and you got guys like myself having the most yards in history on them, you know, it's hard to give
And
you
he
your
had a
flowers.
14-year career.
Yeah.
He ended that career in Minnesota. Hey, that's a fire.
Yeah.
Fire stands right there, and it's actually.
And guess what? I got a second one I'm gonna add to this too. A DB that we have here that probably would have gave me a run for my money. Now, you know, I don't know. You know, this is just speculation. I got a lot of love for St. Juice.
Yes.
I think St. Juice, if you look at the body alone, you know, this dude, man, but I don't even think St. Juice know what he has. I'm talking to you, St. Juice, you might hear this, you might not. If you tap into what you got, brother, you'll be dangerous. And I told you last year that I had a problem with not seeing our guys up and press a little more. St. Juice, you got it. You can run with guys. If you press guys a little more, you ain't got to worry about them getting behind you because you got all the tangibles. So St. Juice would be one of those guys. I'm not saying he'll give me a run for my money, but I would have to really get in my bag and make sure that I'm aware of what he got going on.
It's interesting you say that because, like, when you watch practice, Jahan struggles the most with Benjamin St. Juice, right? Because he's so long.
So long,
but I think that I'm going to salute you as a captain. That's a fire take because it's hard. It's really hard, I think, for players to be like, this guy had my number a little bit.
Oh, somebody got everybody.
Everybody ain't me. You know, Fred can't tell the truth. You know,
unless you're me, then everybody's got your number. So
I'm just saying, I never seen you win a match.
All right, Nathan, fellas, who is Miami's all-time greatest alum now?
My goodness.
And this is every sport?
No, every sport, but all
you got
time.
Crazy.
You know, we're talking Miami. We're really talking football. So you know, we can't throw the basketball.
Well, the guy that I'm gonna name.
So I'm gonna tell you like this, and like this is my take. So I get to tell you who I want to tell you.
You wouldn't say yourself.
But it's easy. It's not hard. Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin is an all-time alum. If you think about it, you know how we call Fred the mouth of the South.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin's the mouth of South Florida.
Definitely.
Every time I go somewhere, man, and we doing something hurricane-wise, or we got guest speaker Michael Irvin gonna be there. He gonna be the MC. He gonna be the MC. He gonna be the head honcho. You know, everywhere we go. So I have to give it to Michael Irvin. Not only because of that, growing up, you know, I was from Miami. You know, I rooted for all three teams in Florida. I rooted for the Gators, I rooted for Florida State, and I also rooted for Miami. But when they talked about the Hurricanes, it was Michael Irvin. You saw catching balls, putting his hands up in the air, scoring touchdowns, and then crazy, fast forward, I'm in those same seats, I'm in those same doors, in those same meeting rooms, and who's coming through to talk to the players? Michael Irvin. He's coming through talking, telling us who we got to be, what we got to be. And if y'all remember that game that we finally beat Florida State my senior year, when I said the big time players step up in big games, that last drive of the game, you won't believe that Michael Irvin was directing me and Reggie when to go in and when to get out the game. When I caught the first pass, I ran out of bounds. They throw me out of bounds. Mike Irvin said, nah, breathe. This is when you got to step up. We're going to see if you're ready for the big league. He told me to take a break. They threw a ball to Reggie. The next play, he pushed me back out there. They threw a pass to me. I said, what the hell going on? So it's shot. We won the game. You know, Shockey go down and score. Florida State drives back. It was wide left again. And when that game was over, I'm sitting there amongst everything else that was going on. I'm saying, Mike Irvin just conducted the whole drive by telling me when to go in and when to come out, and was in my ear the whole time. Not sure if that was script or he just was doing it because he was doing it. They gotta really love you to let you do that. You know what I mean? So he's all-time greatest alumni in my books.
Who your all-time greatest Miami alumni?
I thought maybe it would be like Andre Johnson or like Warren Sapp, Ed Reed.
But see, y'all guys looking at the young guys because those are guys.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my era.
My mind's blown because of that, because I had no context for how involved he was still. And like, he's obviously a big name and he's an excellent football player.
And just think of this too. On the top of all that, it's so many other guys that came out around his era that we can talk about. You know, you name the names. You had
Warren Sapp, you had everybody.
You had Warren Sapp, you had Vinny Testaverde, all those guys before and after. And then after him, the Adrian James, the Clinton Porters, myself, Andre, Reggie Wayne, Ed Reed, all these guys. But when I tell you this, you will be surprised, like, because I'm surprised every time, but I'm not surprised at the same time. When we do something as a team, as a unit, and they call upon us, he's the guy, #1 guy that they call on. That's gonna lead that group.
That's interesting.
I mean, we go to we had a Paradise Camp. And Michael Irvin was like the guy that spoke to the parents. That their kids is out there. We out there just as ex-University of Miami, you know, athletes, and we just here to, you know, see what they're doing through camp. Michael was the MC. He ran the show. So
that's crazy,
It was
awesome.
It was cool to see him.
I guess mine gonna blow y'all mind.
Yeah, who's this?
You're gonna Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
That's the good one.
Do you smell what the Rock got cooking? Do you smell it?
That's a good one.
That's a good guy.
like
See, people forget that The Rock played football.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, I mean, when it comes to what he's doing
now,
outside of football, I mean, the man is everywhere, but that's a great one, honestly.
I'm trying to get my eyebrow to go up like he is.
Well, I appreciate you guys, Phil, as always. That's a wrap. Thanks again.